Hi everyone, my name's Ash Nightingale and today I'm going to be doing a review of Marketplace Superheroes for you. So I'll get straight into it. I'm going to talk about my experience so far of Marketplace Superheroes and the training. I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of the investment and also FBA or fulfillment by Amazon in general. Who is this presentation for? It's for anyone who is starting their journey into online business or Amazon FBA, anyone who wants more time in their lives to pursue the things that they enjoy, anyone who wants more freedom in their life, anyone who is looking for quality guidance or training, anyone who wants to start a long-term lifestyle business. So basically the idea of the FBA business model is that Amazon does the fulfillment, so you don't have to have any stock or warehouse. So it leaves you free to work from anywhere there's an internet connection, or travel the world, or anything, or spend more time with your family, or whatever really motivates you in life. Also to have the opportunity to grow your earning potential and scale a business and grow your earnings to a higher level than you probably would be able to in most other careers. So you do not need to be a technical expert, highly experienced in business. You don't need to be highly experienced at marketing or sales. You don't have to have huge amounts of capital. You don't need to quit your full-time job immediately. So in other words, you don't have to have any prior experience. They teach you everything that you need to get going. You also don't need to have loads and loads of money. Having a bit of capital helps, because the more capital you've got, the more products you can launch at one time. But you can still start with quite a small amount of capital, so that's not a problem. And the other thing, you don't need to quit your job. You don't need to have 30 or 40 hours a week to work on this. You can work on it with 1 or 2 hours a day, but the more time you put in, the quicker you'll probably progress. So Marketplace Superheroes is not a get-rich-quick scheme, so they keep talking about in the course material it's a long-term sustainable lifestyle business, and as a result of that you can't expect it to make you a millionaire overnight, which is totally fair enough. It's also not a scam. I've spent enough time within the community and listening to Stephen and Robert to recommend that they do know what they're talking about, and they do have information that can help people grow an Amazon business. So definitely not a scam. Marketplace Superhero core principles. So some of the core principles that they work around. The first one is rule of 5. So this is the idea that if you have 5 products in 5 countries, you make $5 profit and you make 5 sales a day, then that's $625 profit a day if you do the maths, which equates to about $18,750 profit per month, which shows you the sort of power of country multiplication, really, just with 5 products making a relatively low profit. Or, you know, $5 is not like too much to expect from a product. You can make quite a decent amount of money, in fact a very tidy amount of money. The other core principle is 100% profit. So it's the idea that you're always doubling your capital. So if you put £1,000 into one product, the idea is when that product sells, you've doubled your money, you've made 100% profit, so you get £2,000 back. So then you can use that £2,000 to launch 2 products, and that's how your business grows. So you're constantly doubling your money, which means you can constantly double the amount of products that you've got. So what you get as part of Marketplace Superheroes, the first thing you get is the 4S product gauntlet. So this is a screenshot of the software. On the left you can see the search, shortlist, select and source phases of the research process. So as you go through those phases, you start with a large quantity of products. You can see there all listings at the bottom. I've done 181 products so far, and as it goes through various criteria, it narrows down the products that are going to be viable. On this page you can see one thing I've been really impressed with actually about this software is the level of detail that it goes into, and the in-depth calculations that they do on each product. So you can see all of the product details, different shipping methods, and also a long-term and short-term view. You can see the landed costs and the Amazon related fees, so you get an idea of what all of that is likely to be. And then you've got your profit margins at the bottom, so profit on investment, profit on return, and also various different shipping methods. So you can see Superhero Freight, that's their own in-house freight company which you can choose to be a part of later on. So you get the course material in manageable chunks. So if you follow the modules, each module is broken down into lessons, and at the end of each module there's a building block. So if you action on the steps that they give you at the end of each module, as you progress through the course material, you find that everything that you need to do to move forward is taken care of, as long as you action the steps that they give you. And then at the end of each module, you get the analysis. So this is Stephen and Robert doing the analysis for one of the modules, and at the end of each module they do this, and they go into a lot more detail on the content of that particular module. So you get the Facebook community and you get support and customer service. So the Facebook community is very active. There's lots of people posting all the time. Stephen and Robert are also posting regularly, and various other members of Marketplace Superhero staff are very active in the community as well. So you can always rely on getting questions answered there. Support and customer service, I've actually had to contact them a few times myself about payment plans and stuff like that, and they've always been very helpful and very responsive, so I can vouch for the reliability of their customer service as well. The pros, the upsides to Marketplace Superhero, so you've got mentorship and community. Mentorship obviously by Stephen and Robert and others. Stephen has, I think, 10 years experience, and Robert has 25 years experience. I think it's something like that. So they're very, very knowledgeable about this stuff, and you get access to them through the course material, and they are active in the community as well. You get quality course material well laid out, as I talked about previously. If you follow the steps, then you will make progress. So you've got real potential to start a long-term business. So again, like I said before, it's not a get rich quick scheme. There's real potential there to do this as a long-term venture. Great in-depth piece of software. Again, like I said before, it's amazing the level of detail that the software goes into. Full suite of software and services available. So later on, you'll see that they have stuff like Superhero Office and Translator and all sorts of different software and services that will give you everything that you need to progress with this business. Some of them are additional cost. So support and customer service, again, like I talked about earlier, really good support and customer service. The course and the training software is quite affordable. If you look at some of the other Amazon trainings out there, they can cost multiple thousands of dollars. Marketplace Superheroes is very much on the affordable end of the spectrum. So the cons of Marketplace Superheroes, I thought this wouldn't be a balanced review if I didn't put any cons in at all. And the only con I could really think of is that you are relying on Amazon, so you're relying on one platform to start a business, which is not really something to put you off completely, but just something to be mindful of. Personally, I am working on Amazon, but I'm also looking at a couple of other things on the side, like affiliate marketing and other things like that. Will you find success with Marketplace Superheroes? Individual results vary, but the system works. So they've got lots of successful people within the community, and they've had lots of success stories. So it's definitely possible that you can find success, but at the end of the day, everybody's at a different place. People come from different places. People have different levels of capital, different time commitments, and stuff like that. So yeah, results vary. The more capital you start with, the quicker you can progress. So if you have £20,000 or $20,000 sitting around, then you can launch multiple products at once, which means you're going to progress quicker. But if you have less capital, then it might take you a little bit longer, because you'll have to wait for your capital to grow and keep doubling your money and expanding the range of products that you are providing. So the last thing is it worth the money? And I would say, based on the cost of the course and the value that you get from it and the training and the quality of the material, I'd say yes, it's definitely worth the money. And it's, you know, I don't regret investing in it whatsoever. I think it's going to be a really good thing moving forward, and so yeah, I would definitely say it's worth the money. So if you're interested in having a look at it in more depth, there is a link in the description to this video which gives you access to, I think it's about a 1 hour web class, and they go into a lot more detail about all of the stuff I've just talked about. So if you are interested, feel free to follow the link in the description below. Other than that, I hope that you found this review helpful, and good luck with all of your business ventures.